goes, I got to tell you, I'm buying an RV. I'm not flying ever again. And he told me about his experience to Florida, out of Newark Airport, the lines, the waiting. He goes, listen, if you don't have TSA, whatever, or clear, you don't make your planes out of fucking Newark. You just don't make them. They have taken, guys, flying used to be so much fucking fun. Flying used to be like you couldn't wait to get on a fucking plane because you knew it was going to be a fucking party. Who wasn't going to be drinking in the back? Who wasn't going to be getting his dick sucked? Who's not sneaking a fucking cigarette? Who's in the aisles drinking? I go over, Mike, don't I know you from Philly? Yeah, what's up, man? Give him a fucking drink. Flying has become like fucking from being at the airport to getting on the plane, to sitting, to fucking deboarding, to the fucking lady with the dog, the guy with the big feet, that takes his feet out. It has become a fucking, no matter what you pay for it. Like you can pay for a first class ticket and you're still going to have a fucking heart. Why pay for a first class ticket? Well, you're still going to be late because the whole plane is fucking delayed. What are you going to do? They're going to give you a parachute? They're going to give you a special fucking treatment? And that's what I say to people. Listen, I understand you want to go on vacations and people want to do things, but I don't want to get treated badly. Not when I got to work for my money. Not when I got to do shit. And I got to tweet and do 1,000 things. Do I want to get treated? Why would I want to go to the airport to get a runaround and then to be told my flight is canceled? Then when they do have a flight, you fucking lose my luggage. The experience is horrific. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just speaking about a fact that affects a bunch of people, that people starting to go, you wait. Guys, if you're thinking of traveling this holiday, listen, guys, unless it's a fucking hour flight or something like that, you're going to get bombarded. The money that they're going to charge you and the cancellations and all this shit they're going to have this year. And COVID's going to come back, at least in December for 2 weeks. And it's not going to be anything. It's just going to be a fucking head cold. By now, it's like a little tear comes out of your fucking eyes. But they're going to make the big deal out of it, put the mask back on, and it's like they've taken away I went to Yankee Stadium this year. Dog, that's the pride of fucking New York. Pride of fucking New York, Yankee Stadium. I'll tell you what, I'll be honest with you, I can't go back again. That was it was, a mediocre experience. I went to Philly, and my experience was great. I'm going to try Citi Field next year. I hope they say the experience is great. But all, our little experiences in life that we used to fucking enjoy, they beat the fuck out of you. They beat the fuck out of you. Somebody told me they went to eat the other day, and the bill came, and they almost shit them pants. There's a family of fucking 3 working, and they're like, what the fuck is going on with prices? Guys, it's unbearable out there. It really fucking is. But you got to live. I mean, you just can't stay in your house and eat TV fucking dinners. That's not going to work either. But it's crazy how every time you want to fight, yesterday, Jim Florentine's nephew kept calling me, for the UFC thing, and he kept saying, Joey, can you get tickets? Can you find tickets? Tickets were like $350 on Friday, and they went up to like $470 on game day, and they were like nosebleeds. And he's like, I really want to go, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you're just going to have to watch it at a fucking bar like everybody else. $470 a ticket? You've taken it. Now, on top of that, I got to go to the city, walk around. You're already risking getting fucking hit in the head with a stick going into the city. So I'm paying $400. Yeah. Listen, I considered going. Joe called. Theo was going. My other buddy was going with him, the guy from Connecticut that hangs out with Joe. And the problem with me was I had a softball tournament on Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning with my family. So I know I couldn't get home at fucking 2 in the morning and get up at 6. So I just said, fuck it. I'll watch the fight at home for a couple of fights. I didn't even know that fucking the guy won at the end. I went to sleep last night. I'm an old man. I couldn't take it no more. I'm like, I'm good. I just wanted to see Dustin Poirier against Michael Chandler anyway. The Che Wing fight was kind of fucking boring, and I watched the first fight of Alex Pereira, even though I did take Alex Pereira for a fucking knockout. $25 paid 105. So when I woke up this morning, I saw I got lucky last night. I was like, damn, I should have stayed up, but that's what happens. It was a weird week in comedy last week. Cassie Dang died. And we did the podcast Wednesday last week, and I was like, man, Cassie Dang died. I thought I was seeing shit on the computer. You know, sometimes I don't look at it. And then somebody asked me, did you hear Cassie Dang died? For you people who don't know, Cassie Dang was an extraordinary young woman. I met her at the Comedy Store. Always, she wasn't a regular at the store, but she didn't have to be. Or I don't know if she was. I shouldn't say that. Very funny girl. She was a doctor in real life. A fucking doctor. And got bit by the comedy bug. And I still remember the night that I slipped and tore my hamstring. Annie Lederman, a bunch of the girls were very helpful. But Cassie was fantastic. You know, she came right over. She goes, I don't have a pain pill for you, but let me rub your thigh a little bit. And you know, she was very fucking sweet. And I don't know what happened. You know, I haven't inquired. I'm going to call Red Band today and find out what happened to Cassie, because he knows more from that thing. But she was a great lady. And then a guy died last week, or he died yesterday or Saturday. I've just been seeing the things, and I called one of my friends who would know, and he didn't pick up. But Bud Friedman died. For you motherfuckers who don't know what Bud Friedman is, he's the left hand to Mitzi Shore. Mitzi Shore did a lot of great things for stand-up comedy. But Bud Friedman did a lot of fucking great things for stand-up comedy in his own little way. You know, the improvs were all Bud's. Levity Lives was an offspring of the improv clubs. You know, I don't talk much about the improvs because I'm a Comedy Store guy. But I got to tell you something. My bread and butter for all those years were the improv. The Comedy Store is where I learned to become a fucking assassin. The improv was on Melrose. They have a lot of improvs. If you watch this podcast, they probably have an improv in your fucking town, anywhere across the United States. West Palm, Miami, Doral, you know, Tampa, fucking, they got them everywhere. West Nyack, shit, what else? L.A., Ontario, Brea Improv, fucking the Oxnard Improv. It goes on and on. Tempe Improv, Houston Improv, Dallas Improv, Green Bay Improv, Milwaukee Improv. They're all over the place. And, you know, but anyway.